Welcome everyone, it is Andrew from IDB. If you use HomeKit quite often, you're probably going to be using Apple's default Home app. It's just by default installed on your phone now, and a lot of other people don't go ahead and download third-party options. But when you do that, you may notice that if you have a lot of lights, they all look pretty much the same, just boring little yellow light bulbs. And that's just kind of their default state. So we're going to take a look at a quick tip on how to change that, make it a little bit more customized, make them look a little bit better, give you some variability going on there, and just makes it a little bit easier to tell which light is which. So I'm going to 3D touch on any of my lights and then tap on details in the bottom right hand corner. Here's where you can get some more information on all these lights. So this happens to be a hue bulb, so you can see information about the bridge. I can go in here, change the room that it's in, I can retitle it, and you'll notice the little icon on that far left hand side. Fun fact, you can actually tap on that and choose from 4 different lighting icons, whether it's something like a floor lamp, a standard bulb, a ceiling lamp, or a desk lamp. Now I happen to be looking at the table lamp that is in my living room right now, which means I need that table lamp icon. And I can choose that instead of that default bulb. Now when I go back, it mixes up a little bit. I can see kind of at a glance which light that is. I can go ahead and repeat the process for every other light in my living room and every other room in my house. It just makes it a whole lot easier, nicer, and quicker to see what is going on. I don't have to look through for a specific table lamp or something. I know, okay, this is the table lamp, that's the floor lamp, and those are the ceiling lights. Just makes it quicker and easier. And I know 4 icons is not a lot, but it is what you have to work with. And unfortunately, that's a pretty big limitation. If you look at anything else, such as an outlet or any of those, you're kind of stuck with what they are. I have 3 different outlets here. If I try to go into those, 3D touch, tap on details, I don't have that option. You notice there's no longer that highlighting square around the outside. You don't have a different option for an outlet or for a button or for a contact switch or anything like that. They're all pretty much locked in. So the only ones that you can really change and customize are lights. Those are the only ones where you have those 4 different options to choose from. I can definitely see icons making sense in other places though. I mean, contact sensors, I have some on windows, I have some on doors, and I have some on sliding doors. So those are 3 kind of distinct areas that I wish would have different icons for me to choose between. So it still seems like a bit of a limitation and arbitrary on which ones get more icons and which ones don't. Going back to outlets real quick, you do have a little bit of an option though, because an outlet really isn't a thing. It's really what is plugged into the outlet that you want to control. And that's why if you have an outlet, you can actually change it to either a light or a fan. And each of those has their own icons to choose between. We already looked at the lights, you have 4 different options there. And we look at the fan, it has its own fan icon. And it's actually really cool because it's one of the few animated icons here. So when you turn it off, the fan will actually slow down. You turn it up, the fan will slowly speed back up. So a really cool effect and really easy to see at a glance if that fan is on or off. Icons are a really easy way to see what's going on in your home inside of the Home app and inside a control center. So that's it for our quick tip. Hopefully you learned something. I know there's not a ton of icons to jump through, but at least you have some variability inside of Apple's Home app. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe, and until next time, this is Andrew for IDB.